begin with a big story. Right now, the fight is underway to bring a couple wanted in the horrific murder of 4-year-old Gabby Barrett back to Michigan.
Her mother, Candace Diaz, and her mother's boyfriend, Brad Fields, are being charged in Georgia. This as horrific new details are emerging in Gabby's death.
What happened in this small mobile home in Sumpter Township has the attention of the entire nation tonight. Our Facebook page inundated with comments from people outraged and demanding justice for little Gabby.
7 Action News reporter Kimberly Craig is live on the big story. And Kim, you're learning heartbreaking new information.
This was just so sad to read, Dave. There are some details of what happened to little Gabrielle that are just too disturbing to reveal. They're contained in these court records recently filed by Child Protective Services as they seek to protect her baby half-sister.
Split off, you want to do it?
The body cam footage from Lowndes County Sheriff deputies in Georgia captures the roadside arrest of Brad Fields and Candace Diaz, the Sumpter Township couple accused in the murder of Diaz's 4-year-old daughter, Gabrielle. And details of some of Gabrielle's young life and how she died are contained in court records filed by the state as they try to strip Diaz and Fields of their parental rights over their 1-year-old daughter, an intervention that may save a baby but didn't come soon enough for Gabrielle.
It hurts for her being gone. I just wanted her to be home, and it just hurt.
Candace Diaz claims that on New Year's Eve, little Gabrielle ran her own bath water, causing burns to her skin. Diaz told investigators that the next day, Gabrielle wanted to take another bath. Diaz claims when she returned to the bathroom, she found Gabrielle submerged up to her nose in the water. She claims she pulled Gabrielle out of the tub and she vomited. Diaz says she called for her boyfriend Brad Fields in the next room to come help, but according to court records, she waited 36 minutes before calling 911. And when police arrived, they found Gabrielle unresponsive in the bathtub with extensive bruising and severe burns all over her body. Police also found cocaine in the home. Gabrielle was pronounced dead at a hospital in Washtenaw County, where the medical examiner told detectives it was the worst child death case the doctor had seen in 27 years of practice. Candace Diaz also telling investigators that she herself has been diagnosed with a number of mental health issues, including bipolar disorder and post-traumatic stress disorder. Brad Fields claims he too has a number of issues, including a schizoaffective disorder. Both said they were not on any medication or in counseling. Gabrielle's paternal grandfather, understandably, still in shock.
I hope they never see the light of day again. I mean, I understand the travel from Georgia to here. Yeah, they're going to see daylight, don't get me wrong. But after that, I hope they never see the light of day again.
And there will be a hearing later this month here at the Lincoln Hall of Justice, again involving the parental rights of the baby. Now, doctors did tell investigators that Gabrielle suffered burns and bruising all over her body, and Brad Fields and Candace Diaz will eventually be brought back from Georgia back here to Michigan to face multiple charges, including murder and torture. Reporting live in Detroit, Kimberly Craig, 7 Action News.
Such a sad, sad case, Kim. Thank you very much. In the 2017 fiscal year, Children's Protective Services got more than 167,000 child abuse and/or neglect complaints. It also assigned more than 90,000 of those cases for investigation. Authorities also confirmed more than 25,000 cases of child abuse involving nearly 41,000 victims.
And so what I would urge people to do is when they suspect, if they have reasonable cause to suspect, don't hesitate to make that call. Make that call even if you don't have all the information at hand, and provide that information to our staff who are receiving those complaints.
Colin Parks says the sooner they get that information, the more responsive they can be. CPS has people standing by 24 hours a day and 365 days a year.
As part of our big story, we also looked into the people who are required by Michigan law to report abuse. So here's a look at some of them. People in the medical profession, doctors, nurses, dentists, emergency workers, and more. School administrators, counselors, and teachers. Child care providers, therapists, and other counselors. Social workers, also members of the court, police, and law enforcement workers. And if you want to report a case of child abuse, the best way to do that is call 911 or the abuse hotline at 855-444-3911. And if you're worried or concerned about potential backlash, you can always report abuse anonymously. After you make your report, your identity is protected in any release of information that police may make.
For a step-by-step look at what's next in this case, or for more information on our big story and how to safely report abuse, head to WXYZ.com.